going to be your multiplying with scientific notation. So let's get started with this one. Right now you should be pretty comfortable with looking at scientific notation. So let's give an example of 9 times 10 to the negative 1 times 3 times 10 to the 3. What does this mean? So if we were to write this out in your basic standard form, this would be 0.9 times 3000, and it's gonna be pretty close to 0.3, and 0.9 times 3000, this is pretty close to that. Let me see what the answer is so that we can have something to compare it to. And so 0.9 times 3000 is 2700. Okay, that's what the answer is. So how do we do this in a sort of the long version? It makes sense out of this. It's pretty straightforward for multiplying. You are going to go and multiply these numbers first. Okay, so this is different than addition and subtraction. You're going to multiply this. So this is 9 times 3. And since we're multiplying, this times 10 to the minus 1 is going to be added to the exponent of the other one. So added to 3. So basically it's negative 1 plus 3. That's it. So this is going to be 27 times 10 to the power of 2, which is 2700. Look at that. A lot easier than addition or subtraction. So let's try another example. 2 times 10 to the 4 times 6.5 times 10 to the 7. So we need to figure out what 2 and 6.5, once you multiply, what the product of that is. So that's what going to be 12, to be 13, and times 10. Since we're multiplying, we're going to add the exponents together. So 7 plus 4 is 13 times 10 to the 11, which is 1.3 times 10 to the 12. When we move decimal places to the left, we make this number bigger. Okay, these two numbers are still exactly the same. And let me double check if what I did is correct. But if it is, then it's pretty straightforward. 2 times 6.5 is 13, and voila, it is correct. So try this out. For division, is exactly the same thing, but instead you have to divide first. So let's do like 15 times 10 to the 6 divided by 5 times 10 to the 2. I shouldn't say it's the same thing. It's very similar, but it's not the same thing. So first thing, just like multiplication, instead of multiplying these two numbers together, we're dividing. So 15 divided by 5 is 3. And then instead of now adding these exponents together, we're actually subtracting because of division. This is one of those product rules you learn in math class. So you're going to go 6 minus 2, which is 4. So your final answer is going to be 3 times 10 to the power of 4. Okay, and let me double check my answer, and I will show you that what we did was pretty good. So 15, that divided by 5 to the power of 2, that, and then equals that. This one is in the long form, it's not in the scientific notation, but if you were to expand this, you know that it is 30,000. So multiplication, division, pretty straightforward, not too bad. So try these examples out, and hopefully you learned something from this one. See you later.